everyone, it's Abby for Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. In front of you is last week's basket. It was 98% drugstore. I don't have a drugstore mascara or primer at the moment, so it wasn't a full 100%. But anyways, I'll link that video down below. I absolutely loved all of the products that I pulled. I just want to go over like 3 products real quick. First was the Maybelline Nudes, or Blush Nudes. I really did enjoy this. I know that the other palettes like this got a lot of hate. I don't think that this particular one got as much hate, but I think it's good. I wore this color a lot. It's kind of, I don't know, a rosy pink. I don't really know. I think I wore, and then this kind of burgundy color. Those two I wore the absolute most. I wore this one a couple times, this one, and mixed a few, but I like it. If you're looking for an affordable drugstore palette, I say go for it. If you have this in your collection, then pull it out and give it some love. But I don't feel like it's something you have to have. But if you had your eye on it, I say go for it. Okay, can we talk about this? This is the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche contouring palette. Okay, real talk. It's real powdery. Okay, so let's just get past that. I before only used like this highlight shade to set my under eyes. I never really gave much love to this contouring side until this week, and holy moly, it's like the most natural looking contour, like every day. Like, it doesn't look like you spent time chiseling your face, but it looks like you spent time putting yourself together, if that makes any sort of sense. I absolutely love it. It's the only contouring shadow that I felt is good, like everyday appropriate, if that makes sense. And then of course I loved my Amber Rush L'Oreal. So anyways, if you want to see this video, it'll be linked down below. But if you want to see what I end up pulling for this upcoming week, then keep watching. Here we go. I rearranged my drawers again. It's like a stress reliever. So I took everything out, wiped out the drawer, sanitized everything, and I think this is probably my favorite arrangement that I have come up with in a while. So yeah, it's different. Alright, moving on. So as I was rearranging my drawer, I realized when my palettes were lined up in the back, I didn't give them much love. So now that they're kind of here and here, my bigger ones, and then the smaller ones are back here, I need to give them all the love I can give them. So with that in mind, let's start with eyes. Okay. As I was arranging this, I was going through products that I would like to pan. So I have them in a container up above, which I'm not going to show you because surprise for when I do another project pan or whatever. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in. So this Clinique stick, we're just going to finish it this week. This is all I have left of it, and I was thinking that I could either use it as an eye base or mix it in with my concealer under my eyes. So my goal is to finish it this week, and you will never see it in a makeup basket again. Sorry, my dog is really hyper right now, so if you hear the panting, that's what it is. Okay, and then here are the eyeshadow palettes that I kind of wanted to focus on first. So I have 2 of the NYX Advent Pops. I have, of course, my beloved Maya Mia by Anastasia. And then I have, if I can get them back together, I'm one-handed right now because I'm holding my dog. Okay. And then I have the 2 Lorac palettes, the 2 and 3. The first one looks too dark for me personally, so unless it goes on like a major sale, like the Naked Smoky palette, I don't foresee myself getting it. But anyways, okay, that is what we're working with. But I'm thinking, since I'm panning 2 matte neutral colors, that I'm gonna go with this one first. This is the Advent Pop Art Throb right here, and I think this is a great one to use it's not a complete palette. So these two colors right here look like they could like be a blending color or something, but they're kind of shimmering. So this peach is probably as close as you're going to get to a transition palette. So it's not the best on its own, but seeing as I am panning the Classic Nudes by Physicians Formula, I think the two of them will go together well. So I will pull this, and I did do an update of my project pan that I will have linked down below. So, woo woo, you get to see my face. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm so silly. I'm so sorry. What else? Is that all for eyes? Because I have mascara. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm just going to pull that. I get too overwhelmed if I pull too many eye products in 1 week. It's too much. It's too much. Alright, so moving on to face, I'm going to go back to using the CC Plus cream. I took last week off because I was just kind of needed a break. But I want to add something in to go with it. So this Dream Wonder by Maybelline, mine is in Classic Ivory. I don't think you can get it anymore. But I enjoy it, and it's such a fickle product. I applied it with a brush one day, and it was like a streaky mess. Like, it took me so long with my Beauty Blender to make it look good. But when I put some on my Beauty Blender and just apply it to my face like that, it's perfect. Like, it just makes my skin look flawless. It feels lightweight. I really enjoy it. So I am going to pull this, and I'll also use it with the CC Plus cream. I did mix it a couple of times with the Maybelline Pro Glow. I have 204. They're pretty much the same consistency. These are both good together, and they're good together, but they're not particularly special together. So I don't think that's like worth doing. It didn't really add much to either of them to do that, but I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Wonder. And that one, I bought but haven't used a lot. So honestly, it might be the next one that I use Project Pan because it's older and it's discontinued, and it's probably just a good time to get out of my collection. I'm also going to go back to using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and this is in light neutral. Oh, P.S. Can we talk about my nails? I put them on my Instagram, but it's a flamingo and polka dots, and then my big club thumbs are just a pink color. So these are just Impress, the press-on nails, and they are so freaking cute. Look at that little flamingo. I got these from Walmart. I like these squared edges better than the oval ones that they have. The oval ones are like limited edition or something. But anyways, back to the makeup. Okay, I'm going to continue to use the True Match Press Powder in W3. This is just kind of a staple in my weekly makeup basket. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So I said a couple of videos back in the haul that this was my all-time favorite. You can see right here, it's got hard pan on it, and it's had that pretty much since week 2, and I don't remember sticking a wet beauty blender or anything in there. So I don't know where that came from, and you can already see the rings in the product. So I don't know. I just thought I would share that with you. It's just kind of bizarre, but anyways. Okay, I do have I'm going back to the e.l.f. Cream St. Lucia. This is the bronzer and blush, so I will go back to using that, but I still want to have a powder, blush, and bronzer. So I'm not going to use this week because that cream bronzer is like, it's a full-time job. I can't add a contour to it. So I'm not going to use this week. I did really like the butter bronzer. Do I want to pull it again? I don't know. Again, this is the one in light, not the bronzer one. I was on the fence about this when I first got it, but I really like it. You can build it up, and you really can't put on too much. And I'm starting to wear away the little indent, but it's a really good one. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. This is a Sun-Kissed. It's been a few weeks since I've pulled this. This is what it looks like. I like it. When I saw swatches of it, I was so worried it was going to be orange. So I didn't buy it, and then it went on sale, and that's like when I get weak. So I did go ahead and pick it up. So, but I also really want to use, this is the Too Faced. This is my oldest bronzer that I really need to use up. It's the Medium Deep. I think I'll use this one this week. I do really like it, but it being my oldest one, I do want to get through it. So, and then I do want to have a powder blush to wear on top, or if I decide not to use the cream blush one day. Oh, this is, okay, this is the NYX blush in taupe. And look, this is the one that everyone says about says to use for contouring. And I think it looks nice, but you have to work with it, and it can kind of, if you're not careful, go overboard with how it looks. It is in blah, 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 as far as it being natural every day. But you can see the tone difference. Like, this is kind of gray, and this is just like a light, cool-ish color. I almost thought about decluttering this NYX one whenever I went through my my drawer to clean it out, but I want to use it a few more times before deciding that. But it's just a huge tone difference, and I think I prefer the Wet n Wild, that tone, over the NYX. But I don't like to rush into these decisions, you know, like, let's not get too crazy here. So I'm looking for a blush. You know what? I know exactly when I want to pull. I want to pull, is it in here? You can't even see what I'm doing. Here it is. This is my Z palette from Sephora. I've been thinking about this recently, and I think I'm going to pull it this week, even though it's more eyeshadows. So these two are Makeup Geek. This is Pink Champagne. Oh my gosh, from Anastasia. Then this is the blush from Wet n Wild, and I think it's Heather Silk, but I always forget what it is. But I really want to use this one, actually. I've been thinking about it, mostly because I've been watching declutter videos, and people use this a lot, so I want to use it. And then this is an O for highlight, so that would be a good highlight to pull for the week. I mean, I think I'm still going to pull another one, but you know what I mean. So I am going to pull that, and all this stuff will not go back in. I'll have to play with it later to get it all back in there. But anyways, I feel like I've been talking a lot. But you know what? I really love filming these weekly makeup baskets. It's like therapy. I don't know. It's weird. Is that weird? It's weird. But do I want to pull another highlight? Here we go. Let's pull this one because it's so big. I can make room in my drawer again. Maybe. Let's play with that later. Okay, let's play with, this is the Wet n Wild. It was the Fergie Hollywood Boulevard, but now it's called like Bougie or Bougie. It's not called Bougie, but it's called something with a B. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Right there. Some people, this is a little crazy, some people have compared it to the Champagne Pop. I do not own Champagne Pop, but I'm going to say that's a little far-fetched just from what I've seen of Champagne Pop. But let me know down below if you own both. Do they look similar, or are some people just going a little crazy? Okay, I think that is everything. Let me get my basket here for you. Alright, here we go. Eyeshadow palettes, face products, and then the cream face products. So, thanks for watching. I hope it wasn't too chatty for you. And make sure you check out my Project Pan update. Be linked down below. Oh, I have a question for you. Drugstore face primer. So, currently, I only have the Becca highlight, or backlight. And I was thinking about getting a drugstore one just still, if I wanted to do 100% drugstore, let me tell you my criteria. A little bit cleaner products, ingredients, like maybe not as many parabens and chloride, whatever that crap is. Either like this where it's illuminating, or maybe like the moisturizing one like the Hangover RX. Those are my 3 criteria. So if you know anything that fits that criteria, let me know down below. I'd be interested in trying something. I don't like to have a lot of cream products at once, but it would be nice to have one drugstore, one high-end. I did place an Ulta order today, so I did pick up an Essence mascara, so I will have a drugstore mascara coming up. But anyways, that's all I have. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you for allowing me to have this avenue to talk about makeup with you all. I just think you're all so wonderful, and I appreciate you all watching. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!